Lunch break.
Hello everybody! I'm gonna just turn the Instagram on at the same time, so this way I can repeat my thing that I just did. But hello everybody once again. Welcome to Lunch Break, the show that brings you the many foods you can make during your break at lunch, at work, at home, in the dorm. And yeah, I know you guys are watching my little get up gear over here, because this is how I keep the camera cold, by the way. Hey Crystal! So in this way it doesn't overheat. So yeah, I'm gonna put you guys down. And I'm your host, by the way, Christian Knight. Hey Sergeant Williams, what's up? So thank you everybody for joining us on another episode of Lunch Break. I am your host once again, Christian Knight, and this is episode 91. 91, that's crazy. Legit crazy. So yeah, this is season 4, episode 13. And for those of you who don't speak English, and I'm going to translate as much as I just said right now, gracias a todo el mundo de venir a nuestro programa hoy en día. Yo soy tu... I don't know how to say host in Spanish, but soy la persona que está en la televisión con ustedes. Y estamos en episodio, o capítulo, capítulo 91. Ajá. ¿Cómo se dice? Season 4, no sé cómo se dice season, pero episodio 13 para esa sección, no sé cómo se dice eso, pero yes, gracias por venir hoy en nuestro programa, el programa que te traiga las many diferentes variaciones, las diferentes formas de comida que tú puedes hacer durante tu ¿cómo se dice? See, I'm having trouble because, you know, my translation for Spanish is hard. Que tú puedes hacer durante tu descanso or break, I don't know si es break. Yeah, durante ese tiempo que tú tienes para hacer tu lonche, tu almuerzo o algo así. Que puede ser en tu trabajo, en la casa, en lugares que uno no puede mencionar, pero yeah, eso mismo. So yeah, so thank you everybody for joining us today on our show, episode 91. And today we are gonna be making cheeseburger spaghetti. That's right, cheeseburger spaghetti. En este capítulo, sí, I'm learning, vamos a hacer espagueti de hamburguesa, right? ¿Sabes how you say it? Pero con queso. Yeah. Así, para que lo sepan, lo que entienden, right? So that's what we're going to do today. This stuff is falling, I don't know why. So yeah, so to give you a brief, like, mind blown to you guys, because I was like, what? I don't know if anybody knows this. Actually, didn't know this. But did you know that the origins of cheeseburger spaghetti, los orígenes de esta receta que te traiga hamburguesa, spaghetti de hamburguesa, vino de una versión, came from a version, from a box of dry pasta with seasoning, and then designed to be cooked with ground beef? Anybody knows what it is? Entonces, la receta vino de una persona que cogió una versión básica que tenía pasta sin cocinar en una caja y trajo ingredientes diseñados para cocinar con carne. ¿Quién sabe qué compañía fue eso? Who knows what company that was? Anybody? No? Anybody chime in? Okay. So that was actually the company. Sorry, I had to switch from the telephone. It's okay, Titi. Titi. Why? Why am I saying Titi? I'm like thinking of Titi. Yeah, so the company name was called Hamburger Helper. Wow. I didn't know that. Yes, that Hamburger Helper company was the one that actually introduced dry pasta and meat La compañía que se llama Hamburger Helper fue la primera persona que diseñó una receta y un postre que se utilizaba pasta que se formuló para hacer con carne. And they did it because they introduced it as a response to a meat shortage and the escalating meat prices. So durante, and it was in 1971 by the way that they introduced it. Durante 1971 la compañía introdujo esta receta o este postre porque durante esa época había como no había demasiada carne que ellos podían usar o no tenían mucha carne, y también ellos estaban subiendo los precios de tu comprar carne. Entonces esto fue su respuesta para ellos, balance it out. So, para ellos como ponerlo en balancia, porque no había mucha carne, había mucha otra cosa, y ellos crearon esto para hacerlo. Hey John, how you doing? So yeah, so this was so Hamburger Helper was the original people who created this recipe, this cheeseburger spaghetti. And it was a response to the meat shortage and the escalating prices during 1971. So that's crazy. That blew my mind. I was like, what? Maybe you can add some Spanish subtitles to the YouTube video after this show. Hey, that'd be a good thing. Yes, I can do that. It'll take me a while, but yes, I can do that. I wonder if there's an automatic closed caption program that can do that. I know that somebody has to have something like that. But como yo estaba diciendo que Jana, una de las personas que está viendo, me está diciendo que tal vez puedo poner títulos debajo en el video de YouTube. Pero tal vez yo hago eso. Uno nunca sabe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so without further ado, besides that mind-blown crazy knowledge drop that I just did, and I forgot to say knowledge drop, but yeah, that just threw me off the waters and off the waves, and I was like, what? So yeah, wow. So without further ado, on today's episode, we are going to be doing two different types of cooking because we have to do pasta and we have to do the we're using ground turkey, but you guys can use any ground that you want. Ground chicken, ground beef. I think that's the only grounds that I know of. I don't know if I know any other ground. I'm just a survival chef. I don't do nothing else. So, today we're going to be using, for the pasta part, something called edamame spaghetti. Yeah, it's made out of plant-based protein. Can't show you what it looks like, but yeah, that's what we're making. That's the type of pasta we're making. And actually, this pasta, which is weird, only takes about 3 to 5 minutes to make. So we're going to be doing that after we start doing everything else for the cooking that requires on the meat side. What up, James? Yo, why you always call the moment I say those things, man? Dang it. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today, just in case. So vamos a utilizar el pasta que se fue hecho con una planta o hecho de planta. Y además coge como 3 to 5 minutos para cocinar. So yeah, there, boom. That was my whole Spanish translation for that part of the thing. So we're gonna start off the ground turkey. Well, actually, no, we're not. Haha. So the first thing we're gonna do is take a nice little pot, because this is gonna be for the ground turkey, or your ground meat, your ground poultry, your ground season, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So we're gonna get this, put this on medium heat. So all I want to do first is actually start cooking our ingredients that are going to be needed to be put into our ground beef, because we have to make a mixture for the ground beef as you would do a burger, but we're not making them into burgers. So we're going to be putting them in the pot. So, para que la gente que está viendo, la primera cosa que vamos a hacer es los ingredientes que se necesita para hacer la hamburguesa, pero no lo vamos a hacer en estilo de hamburguesa. ¿Okay? Nosotros lo vamos a poner aquí adentro, pero tenemos que poner todos los ingredientes que se necesita para hacer la hamburguesa, y después lo vamos a cocinar aquí. Same thing I just said in English. We're gonna cook it right here. And the first thing we're gonna need is some oil. I'm gonna use some olive oil. And you guys can watch too. I'm gonna move you guys this way. So you guys can see. I'm gonna do, ooh, it's heating up. Yeah. That's what we want. So we want this to heat up a little bit. I'm gonna put some oil. There we go. Just enough to cook the ingredients that we're gonna put in it. Now I'm just gonna put the oil on the side because we're gonna need it again. And then just make sure that the oil covers the entire surface. And mind you, if you were doing this at work or in any place that only has a few appliances, you can accomplish this because you don't have to do it in this form. You can just put everything into one and then cook it that way. So for this ingredient, the things that we're gonna put in the pot are this. The first thing you're gonna need is celery. So you're gonna need 1 cup of celery. See, I already chopped up all the ingredients. Yeah. You guys don't have to see me cut. Yeah. You just got to see me make the food. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say something. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna put in is the celery. So what I did with the celery is I also cut up the leaves. As you can see here, I actually added the leaves that normally come with the celery. Normally, most of the time I just throw them out, but it actually adds a little bit more flavor to it. So the first thing we're gonna do is throw in the celery. Make sure all the celery is inside. So nothing gets left behind. Put it down. Right? That's in there. The next thing you're gonna add is our onion. So I am using white onions for this. You can use whatever onions you want. It doesn't really specify, it just says onion any type. And then, you know, the celery you already saw me do. So I'm gonna put in white onions into this. There we go. I'm just gonna give that a stir. So the oil start sticking to that. Lo vamos a menear para que el aceite, la cebolla, y no sé cómo decir celery in Spanish, so celery in Spanish. Sorry, people. The next thing you're gonna need is scallion onion. So, what happened to my? Oh, forgot I had my thing to place down my tools. The next thing you're gonna add is scallion onions. Again, no sé cómo decir esto en español, but you're gonna add in some scallion onions. Hey Farida! What up? So this is your next thing you're gonna add. So here's your scallion onions, and of course, no scallion onions left behind. Add that in there. And that's also, Farida just said she's gonna try this. Yes, do please. I wanna see the pictures. Send that to me. Alright, so I'm gonna mix this in, and of course we're gonna have some RIPs because I'm mixing this like a medium. There we go. Alright. Now the next thing that's gonna go into this only, because like I said, we're not adding in the ground beef or the ground turkey into this as of yet, because we have to make the mixture as if we were doing cheeseburgers or burgers. So the only last thing you gotta put into this is tomato paste. So la única cosa que necesitamos para poner en esto ahora mismo es salsa de tomate. Eso es la única cosa que se necesita de poner en esto. Crystal, de caso para almorzar, if you don't understand what I said lunch break. Nice! Thank you, Crystal. Alright, so you need about 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. See tomato paste right there? See? Tomato paste? Yeah. So that's what we're going to add into this. And I like using the spatulas because with the spatulas, at least when you're taking stuff out, when it's like this, see? It nearly takes the entire thing out. See? Alright? And then like before, just mix that in. And at this time, what you're gonna do is you're gonna start to put your heat down to low so you can let this nicely simmer and cook. There we go. And make sure you get every single one mixed in with the tomato paste. There we go. chives. Last one. There we go. Now, we're gonna let that simmer for a little bit while we prepare the ground beef burgers, cheeseburger style. Mind you, the cheese part is the last thing you add in when everything's fully cooked, okay? So you don't have to, excuse me, you don't have to add that in at any time until the very, very end, okay? So now, let's start preparing our burgers. So what I'm gonna do is actually, let's start preparing first. Let's get the mixing bowl that I forgot to take out. Here's our mixing bowl. And then we're gonna take our ground turkey we have right here. Cut it open. Then take another spatula. If I can find what I did with the other one. This one. Take our ground turkey. Put that in there. I'm trying not to get the water that's in here, by the way. That's why I'm trying to use the spatula. There you go. Throw that out. Alright, so now, this calls for certain dry ingredients that you're gonna use, right? So the first thing you're gonna need is adobo seasoning. Now, for this recipe, you're gonna need about a tablespoon of adobo. So here's 1 tablespoon. I'll move you guys this way so you guys can see. There we go. Need 1 tablespoon of adobo. Because this is for at least 1 pound of ground beef or ground turkey or ground chicken. Alright, there we go. That's it there. Alright. The next thing you're gonna need is some chives. So you're gonna need the same thing, about 1 tablespoon of chives. Family show. And it's okay if you get a little bit more chives into this, because who doesn't love chives? There we go. 1 tablespoon of chives. Already done. Alright. Then you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of cilantro. Flip side too. Some of these ingredients already come out those little bowls that they create for us. Right? There we go. And then, again, 1 tablespoon of garlic. Should actually be putting these over here, but hey. Alright, so then you need 1 tablespoon of oregano. Once again with this one, you gotta open it from the side. There's a lot of green dry stuff on this house that I've seen. Like a lot of green stuff. Right? Oh, and then half a tablespoon of black pepper. Yeah, black pepper usually comes out. No, it doesn't. Why am I saying it didn't? It didn't come out. At all. I have trouble with this one. And because I'm using the wrong hand. Like sometimes these things just get stuck right in between. I'm gonna go like this. There we go. I did it! Yay! No one saw that. And then you also need 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. There you go. Tablespoon of minced garlic. And then that was 1 teaspoon of the minced garlic. What am I talking about? 1 teaspoon, sorry. And then 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. There you go. Alright. And then the last thing you need for this is 1 packet, I know a lot of seasoning, right? 1 packet of sazón. Sazón. Yeah, sazón. Right there. In the meantime, just mix this in. I'm gonna make sure this thing doesn't get heated up on the bottom of our stuff. Look how the color of this now. Look at this. Alright. The last thing you're gonna add to this is an egg. That's all you need for this. Then you put in the egg. Bam. Done. Just clean up a little bit of the stuff from here. Yeah, no. Alright. I'm gonna try to see if I can, this all will actually stay here. So now, once you do all that, start to mix your stuff, or your ground beef, your ground turkey, with all those mixtures you just put in there, just so that they can be imbued. Oh, that's my new word, imbued. So they can all get seasoned properly. I'm not using the doobie method on this one, I'm sorry. I'm going to use the spatula. And then you should have something that looks like that. It looks weird, but I know that's what it should look like. Alright. So once that's done, it's time to place that inside of this. Yes. So we're gonna take this. Alright, we did everything. Seasoning, dry, soy sauce, garlic, yep. Oh! And of course, that's why I see that I almost forgot. We add in one tablespoon of oil. And there was a reason why I added all those. Just had to be sure, you know. Just had to be sure. Alright, so mixing that all in there. Go. Then it's time to put that in here. It'll be a nice little pie. Look how that looks. It's like a nice little pie. Big blab of ground turkey. That'd be sure. That'd be sure. All right. Now that we don't need this one no more, let's mix it in. So what I like to do is I go underneath it, pop it up. See? There you go. Taking everything from the spatula. See how the spatula is able to take everything that's inside on the ridges, mix that in. We made a nice little pie. Look, this is like a pie. Literally, it literally looks like pie. Look. And I'm playing with my food, right? Look at that. It's like a pie. We legit made a pie. A meat pie. Ha ha! Ooh, that's so bad. Who's that? Hey, hugs and kisses. How you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm making a meat pie. Alright, I'm gonna put this back to medium. I'm going to put the lid back onto this and let that cook up. So mind you, what you want to do is once you do this, you want to make sure that you stir this every 2 to 3 minutes. But like I said, if you're doing this in the microwave, si estás haciendo esto en la microonda, nomás tiene que hacerlo en incrementes de 2 minutos, chequearlo, venirlo, ponerlo para atrás. So yeah, so if you were doing this here, just make sure you're doing it in the microwave. You want to do it every 2 minutes increments, and then stir it, flip it over, all that stuff, and make sure that everything's cooking fully. Because we want to make sure that everything cooks thoroughly. Just put it on medium. So that's the ground beef part, or the ground chicken part, or the ground turkey part. That's the meat part. Yeah. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the pasta part. Right? The pasta part is, like I said, is mad simple. All you need is a pot or a microwave safe bowl, because depending on how much pasta you're making for yourself, because remember, it's for yourself. Unless you're doing it for a lot of people, then that's different. Okay? So let's do this. So we got some water on here. Move that out the way. I'll put on. Make sure it's one above. Alright. There we go. And then I'm just going to close. I want to close this because this is strong. Minced garlic is strong, especially the ones that come in the bottle. Woo! That thing smells a lot. So, there we go. Let me just make some cleaning over here. Alright. So that's cooking right now. So what we want to do is take our spatula. Make sure you wash your spatula after the fact that you used it on this, only because the remnants of the ones that haven't cooked or been cooking are in there and not on here. So you want to do that. Unless you just change different spatulas. There we go. Now we're going to take this out. I'm going to get this here. There we go. So I can mix it. There we go. See? Now it's starting to heat up and crumble. Yeah, because you want to make sure you use something that's microwave safe. You want to use something that's non-stick if you're doing it on the pot, so it doesn't stick to your pot at the bottom. You know, that's why we have it on medium heat, because we want to make sure that this doesn't stick. Hey Laura, how you doing? I know, I'm screaming. Why am I screaming? It's like I'm shouting out, right? This is a shout out. That's a shout out, right? Shouting out, that's right, yo. Yeah, that's right, that's right, yo. Por eso que yo estoy diciendo los nombres de la gente gritando. Porque se dice gritar, right? Something like that? I can't remember. Okay. So yeah, so that's the, ooh. So yeah, so we got our pot where the, you know what? Maybe we can move that over here. So we got the pot for our spaghetti that we're going to use. And like I said before, this is called edamame spaghetti, made out of plant-based soybeans. Yeah, plant-based soybeans. I'm not going to show the name. There you go. Right, you see it right there. See the plant-based soybean, whatever it is. That's what we're doing today. That's the pasta we're making. So this is, you guys can see it. And look, yo, these look like vines. Are you sure this is spaghetti? Look how it looks. Look, people on Instagram. These look like vines. These look like you use this for incense. I wonder if anybody has ever taken this and put this in incense. It even smells. I mean, you can use pasta to light stoves. I'm just saying. But that worked the same. So we're letting our pot over here boil. Let's check up on our meat. Oh my god, it smells so good. Look how it looks already though. And this will be the time when you start to crumble them, to separate them. There you go. Look, see? They're already starting to crumble. Look at that. God, it smells so good. It's almost like a sloppy Joe in a sense, right, James? Like it reminds me of a sloppy Joe. Just like with the sloppy Joe, it's probably more reddish, right? Maybe like that, more reddish with the sloppy Joe. Oh my God, the flavors of this is just. Now I know why it has so much ingredients. But you know what? Old school recipes and traditions like that, or not traditions, man. No, actually, yeah. Old school traditions and cultures always put a lot of seasonings and stuff, you know, so it can make that great tasting goodness, you know. Alright, so this is still not loaded? Right. So that's what we have to do. So we're letting the ground beef, so ground turkey, we're using ground turkey. The ground, whatever you want to use, ground chicken, ground beef, ground turkey, cook up fully, thoroughly. Make sure all the seasonings. Oh, see, thank you, James. James just said sure. Blend all together, and that's why it's giving it that nice little, nice delicious color. And then we're gonna put in the pasta that only takes about 3 to 5 minutes. So it would be the same if you put it in a microwave safe bowl and put that sucker in the microwave for 3 to 5 minutes. It gives you the same pasta that I'm using today to let it cook up, and there you have it. So you don't have your pasta, and it's only 24 grams of protein. Wait, I'm sorry, 24 grams of plant-based protein, high in fiber. There you go. It's 180 calories. There's 4 servings. There you go. Just in case those who are watching and want to know that this towel's not staying on here. I don't know what keeps moving. Oh, but before that, while this pot heats up, let's show you the new and improved live chat for you guys. That's right, because it has happened, James. It has happened. Introducing Philip. I'm just kidding. They don't have a name. But here's the live chat, people. Now, if you want to call in, gay, you can messenger me at Christian name, and you can be part of the live. That's right. You guys can be part of the live through live messenger. I'm looking for my phone because I normally put it over here, but I have it over here now. So there you go, people. Look. Don't. Sorry, the towel fell again. I'm gonna put it over here. So yeah, so ta-da! Look at that. Look, now you can see a bigger face, and we'll technically fill this missing gender person over here. Missing person. I know the people in Instagram are like, what are you talking about? So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you over here so Instagram can also see you. There you go. Live chat, people. Live chat right there with the people. Live chat, yes. Oh my God, this smells good. I'm gonna put down this to low. This is almost fully done. Oh my God, look at that. Look how this came out, man. I gotta show you this. Hold on. Can I show you this without dropping it? Look how that looks. Look at the color and the texture of that. Let me show you guys. I'm trying not to drop it. Look how that looks. Hopefully you guys can see much better than I can. But yes, this is already almost done. Alright. So now, we're going to add in our pasta to that pot. It is boiling. Now I would be the only one that I go and this whole thing just pops open and I'm like, but no, peoples, we are gonna work smart. Okay, there we go. Ha, we work smart. So we're gonna take the pasta, place it right in this. Wow, and it fit right in the pan. That is awesome. Look at that. Oh, that is crazy. It fit right in the pan. Alright, so we're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes. So, okay, Google, set a timer for 30. Wow, did I just really do that? I forgot. My phone is able to do the same thing and just like interrupt it for you guys for a second. I'm so sorry. I should just gone to it and said, you know, I need to get a timer back. That's what I need. I need to get the timer back. What up, Benjamin? Damn, that looks good. Hello, don't jinx yourself. Listen, I'm always jinxing myself on this show, man. It's how it happens, you know. But I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot that my G, you know, my G thing. I can't say. Well, I can say Google, right? Because it's not activated yet. I can say that. I forgot that it was tied to my phone too because I was trying to get the timer on the thing to get. But yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. So it happens. So hopefully, I think it's gonna interrupt one more time. Only because it's tied to this now. So yeah, so yo, wait, hold on. I gotta look at this one more time. And then I think it's time for us to turn it off. Oh my god, look at that, man. Are you serious? Do you see this? I mean, yeah, you can see this. You see all the steam coming out? Yeah, look, the camera's still good. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Because it's behind nice cold frosting. Alright, so this is good. Close up this one. Leave this to the side because that's all done. We're just waiting on pasta to be done. Then we're gonna add the meat into the pasta. And then put some cheese. And then we put the bone. And then we made cheeseburger pasta. Which reminds me, I should be getting the cheese right now because I haven't even got the cheese. I didn't even take it out. Oh, God. I'm eating bad today. Like I literally set up a whole bunch of other stuff. But I forgot to set up one of the ingredients. Oh, there. Okay, so now we got the cheese. We're good to go. Hey Keisha, what up? Long time! Yo, tell your brother to call me right now. You know what? Hey, that's right. Let's be the first call today to be doing. I know, I'm talking like my brother-in-law, Bruno. Bruno, what up? Alright, so let's find Doobie and call him. Oh, there you go. Let's see, hopefully he's not busy. Yes. Yes. It's dialing. It's dialing. Will he pick up? Will he pick up? I don't know. I don't know, people. Will he pick up? Oh. Stop. Oh man, I don't think he's picking up. Dang it, guys, he's not picking up. Are you introducing characters to the show? Jana says that looks delicious. That was from James, by the way. Before. Farida said, guess so yum. Yes, it is. Dang, he's not picking up. Dang, okay. He didn't pick up. I don't know what happened. Oh, let's try. Oh, because this is done now, right? Let's try. I'm going to switch this to this side now. Turn this one on. Let's try calling the babes. Let's see if Melissa will pick up the phone. Let's call her. Oh, it's ringing. Let's see if she picks up. Oh, she picked up! Hello! Welcome to the live! Look! The wife is on! Now you can have a bigger screen. Now you can see her. There you go, see? You ever see her before? See? There you go. There's the wife. Alright, so whoever wants to ask, there's the wife. The wife is there. Boom. There's the wife. She may be digital now, but she's there. Let's make sure that we got some volume up. Okay. There you go. So, anything anybody wants to ask? So we're making cheeseburger spaghetti today.
Okay.
What's your comments on that?
Sounds a lot like Hamburger Helper.
Ding 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 ding! Brownie points! Brownie points! So, babe, because I know you didn't see the beginning half of the show. So, do you know the inventors and the origins of cheeseburger spaghetti come from Hamburger Helper?
I believe it.
They were the first one to do something in 1971 and introduce it with dry pasta for any ground beef.
Damn, that's the part for.
So, there you go, brownie points. They shouldn't even see the beginning. Very well, very good, very good. That was awesome. Alright, so, there you go. That's your first call. So, thank you, Melissa, for joining us. We will talk to you later. Well, I'll see you later. Yeah, I'll see you later. Hey, big go.
Love, peace, and hair grease, my sisters and brothers, keep it growing. And remember, don't step up the ledge, but make it your own.
Bye, man. There you go. You got your first call now for today. Alright, so this is done. So what we're going to do is drain this. I'm going to take this drain because I use the lid instead of a strainer because I'm too lazy to go get a strainer. Oh man, I let her know further that you said hi. Let me strain this. There you go, almost done, almost done. Good morning. Alright, that is all strained. Look at all that stuff. Alright, so now, what we're going to do now is that the next thing we need to add into this is the ground beef that we're going to add to this. So what we're going to do, oh damn, I don't think I have one, but I'll try my best to add in the ground beef. It's got a little hot, by the way, so I must have left it on the wrong side. I'm going to add in the ground beef. But you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to add in the ground beef with the sauce in it. How about that? Man, you don't leave no ground chicken or ground turkey left behind. I know I keep saying ground beef, even though it's ground turkey. Alright, make sure you have it on low. You don't want to end up cooking. You don't want to end up cooking your pasta. Mistake. Then mix the pasta and the ground turkey or your ground beef or chicken, whichever one you decided to use for your recipe. There you go. Alright, so now what we gotta do is gonna clean up some over here. Then we can turn this off because we don't no longer need it on. We don't. Is combine and put in our cheese. So of course, for this all you need is 1 cup of cheese, but you can add in as much cheese as you want. It depends on you because you're the one that's eating this. Unless you're serving it for a lot of people, that's all totally up to your discretion. I'm gonna move you guys back down this way. And then I actually need to get some forks because this thing is difficult manage without using actual utensils. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix this in. Separate the pasta at the same time. There you go. Because with the cheese already added into this, it's going to be a nice little mixture. Yeah, the cheese is trying to run for me. There we go. And need some arm strength for this. Alright. melted already. Like, that's insane. Look at this pot, man. Yo. Hey, get in it. Get in it. Yo, it reminds me of my grandmother's recipe, the spaghetti pasta thing, just without the cheese part. You know. But look at this. This is cheeseburger. And you know what? I'm gonna add some more cheese. I'm gonna add the rest of the cheese. How about that? Who doesn't love cheese? That thing just literally melted inside. The cheese just like disappears like that. Okay. And then once you're done, all you gotta do is serve it. Look at, oh my god, yo, this smells so good. It is dangerous. I'm gonna have to be my own taste tester. Alright, so there, there. Alright, so now I'm gonna do two things. So I am going to get the bowl and the plate that we use for taste testing and to do the presentation. So first thing we're gonna do, here's our taste testing bowl. And here's our presentation plate. Alright. So now, what I need to get is some tongs, because this thing is difficult to handle and hold. Can't see those things, can I? That's so messed up. Alright, we're gonna take a little bit for us to taste test. You can see, look at all that yummy goodness, the cheeseburger pasta, cheeseburger spaghetti. Why is it cheeseburger pasta? Right there. Right? And then we're going to put and make our presentation bowl. Put that right there. Like a nice little circle. Nice little circle right there. Okay. So for the presentation one, what I'm going to do is add in, oh shoot, do we have any more pasta? You know what? I've been doing this for lately, using dill. I don't know, it gives it like a nice little taste to me. I'm going to add some dill to this. And then, you already know what we do with pasta. You already know what we do with pasta. And of course, I don't know if anybody in your family or your friends, they call this smelly cheese, Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to add in some Parmesan cheese into this. Make sure you shake it, because sometimes there's like big bowls of there's big things of parsley all mushed together. Thank you. There's no way to say it though. There's no other words you can say to say something different. I'm gonna put more cheese on top. Look at that. There you go. Alright. So that was for that. That's a presentation plate. Right, so I'm gonna get my bowl over here. Oh, and before I do that, I want to taste it without the cheese first, because it already has all our cheese in it. Just taste so you guys can see. Just one more time. This is our spaghetti. I'm gonna say it wrong again. Cheeseburger spaghetti. Spaghetti. Alright. And let's see how. Oh my god. This is good. And mind you, I've never had edamame at all. I don't even know what that was until my wife bought it. But that tastes pretty good. Oh, and you can do it with any pasta you want. Even if it's elbow, linguine, or fettuccine, whatever. Wow, this is lunch break delicious. This is really good. I don't know if this is gonna survive, babe. At all. I don't think this is gonna survive before you get here. Like the pasta is so thin. That all I'm really physically tasting on this is the ground turkey. Like literally all flavors. Wow. It's like if I'm biting into a cheeseburger. Like legit. With some sass. Yeah, man, I eat it without even putting it on. That is funny. Oh, wow. That was crazy delicious. I feel like I need a leaf just to put on top for this decoration. It feels lonely. It feels lonely. I know you guys can, well, I can show you guys on Instagram like this. But you guys, so come see this. Don't you just really look at it? It's like, it's so lonely. So lonely. I don't know. It just made me laugh for that. Like it's missing something or wants me to add something extra to it. But holy crap, and look. There's a whole pot of it. Who wants some? Yeah, so that was the tip. So if you guys are just joining us, we made cheeseburger spaghetti, which is right here, cheeseburger spaghetti. And all you need is basically, I'm gonna repeat the recipe so this recipe you can write it down, take the time. So you need either ground beef, or you can use anything that's ground meat, turkey or chicken, that's up to you. You guys up here so you can see me. Then you need 1 tablespoon of adobo seasoning, 1 tablespoon of dried chives, 1 tablespoon of dried cilantro, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of dried oregano, 1 tablespoon of the sazón seasoning or that packet that you saw me use. You need 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and 1 egg. And that's just for the seasoning for your burger part or your ground part. And then on a separate plate, in a skillet or a pot, you're gonna mix in olive oil, onions, any type, whatever you want to use, scallion onions, and all these are half a cup, by the way. Half a cup of the onions, half a cup of the scallion onions, half a cup of the celery, and then 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's what we use today, tomato paste. And then, of course, you make your pasta, your elbow macaronis, or even if you do this with rice. But then it won't be, you know, cheeseburger spaghetti. It'll be cheeseburger rice. Which technically turns out to be like dirty rice, so yeah, no, we're not doing that. And then finally at the end, once everything's fully cooked, you mix in the pasta with the ground beef or meat, yeah, turkey. And then you mix in your cheese into it. Dole it all up, put it on a plate, serve that sucker to everybody, and then you're ready to go and have dinner or have lunch or have even breakfast. Hey, you never know, people have many different foods during different times. I'm just saying. I eat hot dogs for breakfast sometimes. Go figure. So yeah, so that's basically it that you have to do. And then, hey, listen, if you decide you want to try this out and do it, hey, by all means do it. Send me the video, send me the picture, and I will shout you out and place you in the video. Literally, I'll put you right here. This person made this. Or actually, you take up the whole screen with your photograph or your video, and I'll post it up. Like legit. Hey, Mom. My mom just came out. She said, hi, my son, how are you? Yo estoy bien, mami, ¿cómo está? Bienvenida al programa que ya estamos terminando. But yeah, so that's all you have to do. So, everybody, as we say here, and thank you all, actually, before we go, because I always have to do it. Thank you, everybody, for your support and the love that you guys do. Please continue to like, comment, and share. Por favor, de mandar el video a todo el mundo de planeta, que ellos pueden ver esto aquí, o en YouTube, o en Facebook, donde quiera yo lo tengo en social media. look up the word lunch break, one word, on IMDb. Yes, IMDb, we are on there listed. We are in our 4th season, so people, go there, vote for us. Like, comment, and share our all social medias, and I follow back legit. So if you follow me, I follow you back. That's how the principle is, because we all want to be successful, and we should all be great together. That's how you share the wealth. So everybody, don't forget to do that. Visit my social medias that will be written right here, every single one of them that I have. Look them up. I am in almost everything, and we have TikTok as well. So it's also Christian Knight. Without the H, ChristianKnight. Yes, and like I said, you see it posted over here when I post it up. So please, people, continue to like and follow and comment on our stuff. If you want to see previous aired episode, we have it on YouTube, and upcoming episodes as well before they hit the air. We have them on there too. So as always, people, thank you so much for the love and support that you provide and give us. And as always, as we say here on Lunch Break, do not settle for less. Make it your best. I was your host, Christian Knight. You guys were awesome. And welcome, Phil, to the show. That new character, right? Hey, you never know. You might see other new and exciting things coming to Lunch Break. Stay tuned for that. So as always, everybody, thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys later.
Lunch break.
Hey guys, you are watching Lunch Break, the show that brings you the many foods you can make during your break at lunch. Watch us on TV Tuesdays at 12 p.m. and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. on Spectrum 79 and 1998, on RCN Channel 83 and Verizon Fios Channel 35. Watch us live every Friday at 4 p.m. on TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram and Twitch. Spectrum Channel 1997, RCN 85 and Verizon Fios Channel 37.